Hey there guys, what's up? How have you guys been? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ikene Matthew and this is Martel Trades. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please kindly just take a minute, hit the subscribe button, and you can as well hit the notification bell. And so today I will be showing us how I do my analysis from the beginning to the end. So today I jumped on the chart in the morning to look at what is going on in the market. So I did some analysis but couldn't take any trade. I was caught up with one or two things that didn't make me focus on the chart. So without wasting much of our time, let's just jump to the chart to see what has been going on the market. So let's go. Alright guys, welcome back. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So usually what I do once I come to the chart is to first go to the daily time frame. Alright, so what I use the daily time frame for hour. I don't use the 1 hour anymore. 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute. So here on my trading plan, you see there. So my time frames are the daily time frame for the daily 1 day chart is to determine overall market direction and trend. In the 4 hour 15 minutes chart, analyze market structure. 5 minutes 1 minute chart for confirmation, entry and exit. So the 1 day time frame and 4 hour time frames are my higher time frame. So the 15 minutes time frame is my medium time frame. Then the 5 or 1 minute time frame is my lower lower time frame. So um as at this, I was already doing some analysis this morning. Like I said earlier, I just got caught up in some things that just made me didn't take any trade. So I first go to my daily 1 day chart. So what I usually do is, like, see, I just draw my trend line to give me some kind of guidance on how the market is moving. Yes, you will see that the market is moving up and gold has really been on a uptrend for a long time now. So with the trend line, I'll be able to have an idea where price is likely to get to before reversing. All right, so um, as you can see on the daily time frame, you see that there is this demand zone that's right here. So possibly chart the price might get to this point before reversing. Okay, and if you draw the Fibonacci retracement to you see that that demand zone is in the far end of the discount zone, you can see. So okay, on the 79% level even. So I haven't checked this. I then go down to my I go down to the 4 hour time frame, and on the 4 hour time frame, this is where I check the recent swing price range, and this is actually what I saw this morning. This was before price broke the low, the swing low then, the recent swing low then, but currently the swing low has changed. So as you can see, price rallied up. We had the higher high, the lower low, and till it got to this point, then we had a failed swing. Alright, we had this failed swing, and therefore price went down, retraced. Alright, price retraced, and we had a break of structure to the downside. Market structure shift, what we call chalk, change of character. Okay, so at this point, we will then we are then rest assured that okay, fine, since we already have a chalk, we've confirmed the retracement that is happening. What we'll be looking for now is sales. All right, we'll be looking for sales. So then we will try to mark out the demand and supply zones. All right, so I marked out my swing high and my swing low. That is the recent swing high and swing low. Then, so with this trend line, we are kind of like, it's kind of like a guide for us to then know that, okay, before price will be able to continue with on the uptrend, price should be able to get somewhere close to this trend line or even touch it. All right, because we even have on the 4 hour time frame, we have this demand zone. Okay, we have this demand zone, which is more like the extreme demand zone. So price might do a fake out and then continue to the upside, or it might not even get to this trend line. So looking at this, I just know that for now we're looking for sales. So we then go to our 4 hour time frame, sorry, 15 minutes time frame. Here also we'll look for our recent price range, and which was this to this point where I drew this line. So that was where the price was in the morning, and as at that point it was already forming this long white momentum candle, this bullish momentum candle. Okay, then I marked out the recent swing high and the recent swing low, which was this, and was anticipating that, okay, before price will continue, price is likely to come to this supply zone. All right, take the liquidity that has been accumulated during this consolidation here, then shoot down. But on the other hand, price could also just sweep this liquidity, because it could have just taken enough liquidity here, then push down to break this swing low. All right, because one thing we should then know is, since this is a recent swing high, it's most likely price won't break this. Price is likely to respect this swing, this level. Okay, because currently after this higher high that was formed here, this we had this lower low that formed this higher high. So this was a valid break of structure that happened here. So hence, this lower high that formed this lower low is a strong one. All right, so this was what was going on in my head. Okay, then what next? I mapped out my swing high and swing low, so hoping that price is going to push down. So I'll just, what do? I draw my supply zone here. There's a supply zone here, right here, supply zone. So hopefully price should get to this point, then shoot down. So, but one thing is, I don't usually do 15. I don't take trades. Whenever I'm trading good, I don't take trades on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, but when I'm trading GBP USD or any other trade, I might take trades on 15 minutes time. But usually my entry, like I showed you on my plan, my entry, my confirmation entry and all that is on 5 minutes and 1 hour. I'm sorry, 1 minute. So what I do is I go down to the 5 minutes to see what it is I wasn't seeing in the 15 minutes chart. So if you look closely, you see that when this, after this candle happened, right, it pushed down, leaving behind a supply zone as well. Okay, but it didn't break structure. It didn't break structure. So it is most likely price might come to this zone and push down. Okay, but on the second thought, what do? I just first of all mark this out. Okay, now liquidity has been swept. Okay, that is one confirmation. Liquidity has been swept before it rallied down, and now we have imbalance. Okay, we have an imbalance, of which if price takes all of this liquidity, what is remaining for it is for it to go down. So what happened? price came, rallied down, took this liquidity, that is filled this imbalance rather, then went up to take this little liquidity that was left hanging at this swing here, this swing point here. So what do? I take my position. Usually when I'm trading gold like this, when I have this kind of zone, I target the midpoint. I target the midpoint. So this was what I had in my mind when I was doing this analysis this morning. And I usually have risks like $2 since I'm using two $10 account demo, like I mentioned in my previous video, my intro video. I still do demo. So what I do is I risk $2 for gold. Okay, I risk $2 for gold. So my according to my trading plan, my take profit is usually close to the previous swing point. Okay, so currently since we're on a downtrend, so it's on this previous swing low that I will put my take profit, which is more likely going to be like 10. Yeah, it's more likely going to be like 10. So then is 2. Then I set this appropriately. I usually like my prices to be in round numbers. So yes, now we're good. Now as you can see, had it been I entered this trade, I would have gotten out here. I would have gotten out here, like say like about 2 this afternoon. So but I couldn't even sit to look at the chart till this happened. Okay, so that's just it. This is how I do take my trade and analyze and just take my. So the same thing happened. The same thing happened with GBP USD. I daily. I went to the daily chart. As you can see, price is also on the uptrend on GBP USD. You can see. So also looked at my recent swing. Recent price range, which is from here to here. So I go to my file so you can see it clearly. Okay, so you can see from here to here is our recent price range on gold. Yes, we will say that, oh, this is a recent swing, this is a recent price range, but price already broke there. Okay, price already broke the swing low. When we come to this place, we say, oh, price already broke the swing low. So what is the next low that you can mark as a recent? Okay, which is this. Okay, so what we'll be expecting is price is likely to also rally down to this swing low before continuing on the uptrend. Okay, so you can see there. Then what do we do is to go down to our 15 minutes time frame. Go down to our 15 minutes time frame. Then what I did is usually refer back, since at this point there is nothing kind of like left here. Okay, there's nothing left here. So there must, if you go to the 4-hour, you see that, yeah, okay, that then price was still around this area in the morning. Price was still around this area. So for price to have moved from here to this place, to have caused this big momentum candle, there must be a zone here. So but it's not obvious on the 4-hour time frame. So when you go to the 15 minutes time frame, so what did I do? I just had to go back to the left hand side, and voila, you can see this demand zone. You can see the kind of push it gave to the upside. So it's happened to be a strong zone, but let's see how much it can hold anyway. But that was what caused this retracement, this one that happened here. All right, that was what caused this retracement that happened here. And also it came back to test again, then it pushed up with these large momentum candles, then tried coming down again. But this time, what some of us might do right now is to just just jump in. Like, price broke here already, but as you can see, it was just more like a fake out to just clear liquidity that was resting under here. Do you get? So what did I do? As at that point, price was somewhere here. Price already broke here. As you can see, I already drew this swing low. So this was a recent swing low for me, and this from year to year, this recent price range. So I marked out the swing high and the swing low, then went down to the 5-minute time frame. Then we have this supply zone at the top here, and if you look clearly, you see that price has already cleared liquidity resting above here. You can see price already cleared here. So price cleared it and went straight down to test this demand zone, which it kind of like broke out a bit, then went back up to take order from this supply zone. So like I said, I didn't take, unlike gold, I already set down this, but it was now left for me to impute it on my MetaTrader on my PC, but I couldn't. So I came back to the chart afterwards and I saw that, oh, price already tapped in to my point of interest and was already pushing down. So ever since, this was okay. It was even in the afternoon, it tapped my point of interest. So since then it has been coming down. So that's just the simple way I do my analysis and take trades. I don't overcomplicate the whole process. So it's not even as if I'm still kind of like refining my strategy anyway, trying to see that it doesn't have what is it called, I try to see that it doesn't have a, or let's just say it's not something that just keeps stressing me, right? That doesn't fit my style or something. So this was a trade I took, I think yesterday, yesterday, and it was a loss. So on GBP USD, I do risk $1. Since they do $10 account, you can see current balance $10. Then I lost $1. Then we have $9. So this is my journal. If in case you might be wondering what this is. This is my journal. So sometimes I just do not see well. I don't take a good look at the chart before jumping on trades. So what caused this loss was more of me ignoring some area of liquidity. Okay, so this was the trade. This was the trade here. So I was expecting that price would just keep going down since it was on a downtrend. You get, after I cleared this liquidity. But what did price do? Price went down, also cleared this liquidity and shot up, and went straight up. So this was the so this was what happened afterwards. So we move on anyway. So that's that about that for today. So let's see how this trade ends up. Okay, let's see how this trade ends up. All right, guys, so finally price hit the TP. All right, so you can see the price hit TP at about, let's say, a few minutes past 7 GMT plus 1, in case if you're not watching from Nigeria. So at this point you can see that price has broken structure. All right, price has taken out the previous low right now, and a new range is forming. A new price range is forming from this point where I've drawn this line right now. As you can see, we are having another new swing low right here. Alright, we're having a new swing low right here. Yeah, so from my anticipation, price is likely to come retest this point, this area of break, and continue, or it might come to hit this this demand zone. All right, might come back to hit this, to retest this demand zone and push further down. Okay, so so that's it. Simple and straightforward. You can see how precise the entry is according to what is called in trading sniper entry, right? So although trades, not all trades, none of my trades are like this, and one problem I've always had is, although I do get most of this sniper entry, but my exit is usually the problem, which I have been refining to see how best um, I can always get proper exit as well. Okay, so I haven't said that. I think I will be ending this video here, and I'm so grateful for you watching to the end. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and drop a comment below, and also hit the notification bell so that you can get notification whenever I drop another video. Alright, so thank you once again, and I'll see you in my next video.